Hello everyone, and welcome to our special tour of Italy. Today we are going to take you to one of the most beautiful and historical countries in the world. I'm Kate.
And I'm Jason. We're going to talk about famous buildings, delicious foods, fun festivals, super fast cars, and so much more. So, fasten your seatbelts and let's begin our adventure in Italy.
Let's start with a map of Italy. Does it remind you of anything? How about a boot?
The capital of Italy is called Rome. The Romans invented many things we use today, like concrete, books, and even central heating.
They built incredible long straight roads and the most beautiful buildings.
Can you guess what the huge famous building is?
It's the Colosseum in Rome.
It's a big round stadium. This was used as a giant stadium, but instead of rock concerts and football matches, Romans would watch horrible fights between people called gladiators.
The gladiators might fight each other or criminals, or sometimes even fight against wild animals like lions.
The Colosseum is one of the most famous places in the world. It is over 2,000 years old. Most have been badly damaged because they're so old, but aren't they amazing?
Next, we are traveling to Pisa, and there you'll find a very leaning tower. The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
It's very special because the tower leans to one side. Some people think it will fall over, but it's been standing for more than 800 years.
People love to take funny pictures pretending to hold it up. Maybe you could try it too.
Now, let's visit Vatican City, the smallest country in the world. It is an independent country situated inside the city boundaries of Rome.
This is the only existing example of a country within a city, and is home to the Pope, the head of the Catholic Church. It's so small that you can walk across it in just 10 to 15 minutes. But don't let the size fool you. There's so much to see.
That's right. There's a huge famous church called St. Peter's Basilica, and the big square in front of it contains up to 300,000 people.
But there's something even more amazing inside the Vatican.
What is that?
The Vatican Museums. The Vatican Museums are huge and have many different sections. They're over 500 years old and hold one of the largest art collections in the world.
There are more than 70,000 pieces of art, but only about 20,000 are on display. When you visit, you can see famous statues like Laocoon and his sons, old maps in the Gallery of Maps, and colorful tapestries in the Gallery of Tapestries.
19 giant tapestries show the life of Jesus. In the past, there were no sewing machines. So the big blankets we see today were all made by hand, stitch by stitch. Now, let's move on to one of the most famous places, Sistine Chapel.
On the ceiling is the most important fresco masterpiece by Michelangelo. It's called The Creation of the World. It's a pity that you can't take pictures inside.
The fresco on the ceiling includes the creation of Adam, where God and Adam almost touch fingers. The term fresco comes from the Italian word for fresh, because the artist must quickly and precisely sketch the design on the surface of wet plaster before it dries, and then apply color to complete the painting. As long as the building stands, the fresco will endure.
The Last Judgment on the altar wall, both painted by Michelangelo, one of the three giants of the Renaissance period. It shows the scene when people are judged, and it's a very, very famous painting. Michelangelo is so talented that he drew himself as the flayed skin of a apostle into the famous painting. See, it really looks like him.
The Vatican Museums also have Egyptian mummies, beautiful gardens, and long halls full of art. There are amazing art and treasures collected by the popes for hundreds of years.
Visiting the Vatican Museums is like traveling through history and art all in one place.
After all that sightseeing, we are sure you're hungry. Italy is famous for its delicious food, and we have so many yummy things to try.
Let's start with pizza. Everyone loves pizza, right? Pizza was first invented in Naples or southern Italy in the late 18th century, but didn't really gain popularity until the concept was introduced over in America in the early 19th century.
Created as a fast, affordable, tasty meal for the working classes on the go, this is the reason many mistake pizza as an American invention.
In Italy, the most famous pizza is margherita. It's made with tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and fresh basil, just like the colors of the Italian flag.
And don't forget about pasta. There are so many different types of pasta like spaghetti, penne, macaroni, and ravioli. You can eat them with tomato sauce, creamy Alfredo sauce, or with pesto sauce.
And for dessert, gelato. Gelato is a type of Italian ice cream, but it's even creamier and yummier than regular ice cream.
You can choose many different flavors: chocolate, strawberry, pistachio, and even some crazy flavors like bubblegum.
Now, we're going to talk about something that really makes Italy speedy and exciting.
Supercars. Italy is famous for making some of the world's fastest and coolest cars.
That's right. Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Maserati. These are all famous car brands from Italy. Have you ever seen a red Ferrari zoom past you? It looks like a rocket.
Now let's visit a very magical place, Venice. Venice is a city in Italy located in the northeastern part of the country. Venice is a city built on water. People in the city travel by boats or walk. It's a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors every year.
Venice is famous for its canals instead of streets. It's famous for its beautiful gondolas, small boats that you can ride through the canals.
It's so peaceful, and the view is amazing.
And Venice has a special festival called the Carnival of Venice. People wear colorful masks and costumes.
It's like a big party in the streets, and everyone dances and celebrates.
Yeah, and you can find all kinds of fun and crazy masks, from funny to scary. One fun fact about Venice. Did you know that there are no cars in Venice? People walk or use boats to get around.
So if you ever visit, you might want to wear comfortable shoes for walking.
Wow, Italy has so many fun things to see and do. The Colosseum, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and the Sistine Chapel.
Delicious pizza and pasta, super fast cars, and beautiful Venice with its gondolas and colorful festivals. Italy really is amazing.
I hope you enjoy this trip around Italy. It's a country full of history, art, delicious food, and fun places to visit.
Maybe one day you'll get to visit Italy yourself.
Arrivederci.